What is up, guys? It is TreadSocks here, giving you some Downturn Team Deathmatch gameplay. Today we're going to be talking about Call of Duty and its history, and Treyarch and future games. So, let's just jump into it right now. Call of Duty started on like what, 2002 or so, or somewhere around that range, and I was about 9 years old or so, or somewhere around that. And the first game I got was Call of Duty 2, Big Red 1. It was like a PS2 knockoff kind of thing. And that was the funnest game I've ever played. I mean, it was only campaign, and there was no multiplayer or anything like that. But it was the funnest game I've ever played, and that's really what got me started, was Call of Duty 2. And you jump from Call of Duty 1, that's really where they started. I mean, I guess Call of Duty really wouldn't be here today without its first Call of Duty, because that's made it what it is. So, for the Call of Duty 2, that improved. I mean, they built up on each other, and Call of Duty 2 improved, and then Call of Duty 3 built on that. And I think they all were made by Treyarch. 1, 2, and 3 were, and they were all World War II based. And then COD 4 came out, and I think that was Infinity Ward's first game. Sorry if I'm wrong. The first game I played was Modern Warfare 2. That was fun. And COD 4, I played that. I don't actually have the game. I played it for a little bit. It's the funnest game I had. It's awesome. I mean, just the way it works, the way it functions, the way it looks. I mean, what? That was like 2007 or some in that time range, the 2000s. But that's really where Call of Duty got its start. That's really where it made its brand, was COD 4. And then World at War came out. Infinity Ward really set the bar high, and I don't think World at War lived up to it as much. I didn't play it as much because it wasn't fun to me. Then you have Modern Warfare 2 come out. Probably this first or second, Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2 kind of are up there. They're up there in the best. But I just say COD 4 surpasses it because it had terrible patching and all that stuff. They had terrible support for it. I mean, look at that time when the couple months before Black Ops came out, everything was hacked, everything, and then they finally got the patch out, and that kind of stopped it. But you still see the little icon thingies and everything like that, and I really don't like those. So that's why I think COD 4 surpasses that. And then it kind of goes downhill from there. Black Ops came out, Infinity Ward set the bar so high, but we really can't judge them together because they both have their different ways of making Call of Duty fun. Black Ops had zombies. I mean, I love zombies. I suck at it, but I love it. It's the funnest game mode, I know. And but as for multiplayer, I'm a huge multiplayer player, by the way. I really didn't like the multiplayer that much. I mean, the gameplay wasn't there. The game sounds, it was just like an F. I mean, if we're rating it, the game was like a D. Zombies, A+. Best non-multiplayer thing ever. But the game sounds like all silencers, like all the assault rifles and stuff sounded the same. All the LMGs sound the same. Oh, light machine guns, terrible. The M60 was the only light machine gun in that game. The only one. And I think the MK14 or the HK. The HK. It was the only one that came close with like extended mag. But even then, it was kind of risky because it was like what, 60 or so rounds. But Modern Warfare 3 came out, and now we're starting to feel like, hey, you're just kind of copying Modern Warfare 2. I mean, it's literally like Modern Warfare 2.5. I know it literally copied everything, the titles and everything. Not complaining. I do like the multiplayer. The maps have way more color than but they still have that tinge to it. And Black Ops and all the games have their tinges to it. I mean, like Overgrown Green, Rust, that orangey kind of color, hard hat, orangey color. But they really gave this game color, and I really like that. So what I really want for in Black Ops is to really make the gameplay awesome. Because if you have awesome gameplay, you know, it's you don't really care that much about the graphics. The graphics are gonna be there. Improving on the graphics, improving on that kind of stuff, improving on the host migrations and hosts and that kind of stuff. That Model 3 tried to work on it, but it didn't work out. And when uh, when one of my and Black Ops, their hosting and their matchmaking was just bad. I hope they get that fixed. I mean, Model for Black Ops was a good way to start out, and I hope they improve on it. But I hope they don't copy it, because if they copy it'll probably go down. I mean, and we kind of like have this resistance where we're like, oh, Call of Duty's always gonna be good, but we're starting to wear that out. We're gonna be like, we're not gonna buy this game if you don't make us good stuff. And so I hope they really make that good, and I really hope that they make it good. So I'll be getting Black Ops 2. Hopefully I can get you guys some gameplay pretty fast with a cap card, hopefully. And yeah. So Black Ops 2 coming out. Ready for it? I'm ready for it, and I like the whole future scenario theme. It's a jump from past and present. I mean, Model 3 is kind of in the future, but it's still modern like. So yeah, I'm excited for it, and I'll thank you for this opportunity. So if you like the video, go ahead and like it, and go ahead and subscribe to this channel, my channel, and